That should do it. You okay?
Thank you.
Just take it easy for a while. If you do, it'll heal soon.
I'm Hiroki Kajitani, a third-year high school student, average grades, average athletic ability, and a so-called average face. During a basketball match in my gym class, I got too carried away and ended up twisting my ankle. My classmate Yuka Tadokoro, a member of the health committee, was treating me in the infirmary. Man, she's so kind. And that shy side of her just making her even better.
Something wrong, Kajitani?
No. Nothing at all. The way she carefully treats my injury, she's like an angel. Or maybe a modern-day nightingale. I had never heard the sound of falling in love so clearly before this moment. Dude, just go for it. I'm pretty sure Tadokoro doesn't have a boyfriend. Desperate to get close to her, I decided to consult my friends. Really? Could this be a chance of a lifetime? Is fate finally on my side?
Exactly. You could even say the gods are smiling upon you. Finally, Kajitani's getting a girlfriend. I'm rooting for you.
With my friends' encouragement, I decided to go all out. And a few months later... Please go out with me, Tadokoro. After school, in an empty classroom, I called Tadokoro out and confessed my feelings.
Me?
Yes. Ever since you treated my injury, I thought you were amazing. So please, consider it. Tadokoro seemed startled and unsure at first, but after thinking for a moment...
Well, if you're that serious about it, I guess we can try dating.
Really? Thank you. Tadokoro, I swear I'll treat you right. Every day with Yuka felt vibrant and full of joy. Just being with someone you love can make the whole world look like a dream. Hey, want to check out that cafe? My treat, of course.
Really? I've actually been wanting to go there. Did you notice?
She's so cute. I can't believe I get to spend time like this with her. It's like a dream. But 1 month later, something completely unexpected happened. Huh? What did you say? I said tough luck. She's mine now. After school, I was called to an empty classroom by a classmate I barely knew. And that's what he said to me. She fell in love for me the moment I talked to her. Says I'm more her type.
Well, he is good looking.
So yeah, you're done with Yuka. Not that you ever had a chance anyway. Yuka? Why? As I stood there, watching them leave, memories of my time with Yuka flashed through my mind. I guess to her, a handsome guy like him was just more appealing than a plain guy like me. That painful experience will leave a lasting impact on my life. Congratulations on promotion to branch director, sir! Years passed. I was now 25 and working at a company called Koi Systems. Today was a farewell party. Oh, no need for that. I only got here thanks to everyone's support. My direct supervisor, the head of Development Section 3, had been promoted to branch director and was being transferred. Good luck with the transfer. Let's have a drink again if you get the chance. Thanks, you're always welcome. Take care of the team for me. Of course. As your successor, I'll do my best to live up to the role. I have been chosen as his replacement and will be taking over as the head of Section 3. Since our company was a rapidly growing startup, promotions were based on effort and performance. That's how even a 25-year-old like me could become a manager. So, I'm a manager now, huh? Along with my excitement, my past still occasionally crept into my mind. What's the point in trying so hard, loser? No matter how much you study, it won't change your face. The girl you loved isn't coming back, man. It's just sad. After Yuka was taken from me, I buried myself in studying. A plain guy like me had only one way to compete with someone like Ichimiya, by gaining skills. Not that I wanted Yuka back, or expected her to come back. But at that time, it just hurt. Losing someone I cherished so easily. Through sheer effort, I got into a better university than I had planned. I worked hard in my career and made it to a managerial position. Regardless of my reasons, I had reached a level I could be proud of. So my time wasn't wasted, right?
Mind if I sit here, Kajitani?
Lost in thought, I was caught off guard by a sudden voice. I looked up and responded. Oh, go ahead, if you don't mind sitting next to me.
Sorry for the sudden approach. Did I startle you?
No, not at all. I was just thinking about something. Wait, you're... She was Kasumi Ichimiya, a member of the design department, approaching her first work anniversary. Her beauty had earned her the nickname, the Office Madonna, and she was admired by many.
Kajitani, congratulations on your promotion. We may be in different departments, but I've always heard great things about you.
The company's Madonna remembered me, despite only having exchanged greetings a few times. Thank you. I'm sure plenty of people want to talk to you, Ichimiya. You didn't have to come all the way over here.
No need for that. I actually wanted to have a proper conversation with you.
Kasumi smiles warmly, looking directly at Hiroki. Her charm isn't just about her looks. You're kind, Ichimiya. Having you congratulate me makes me feel lucky.
Oh, stop. I heard you were really capable at work, so I thought you'd be a bit intimidating. But you're surprisingly easygoing. I was nervous, but now I feel at ease.
Her smile grows even brighter, knowing she'd muster the courage to speak to me. I couldn't help but smile back. No need to be nervous. I'm not all that impressive.
Don't be so modest. Even if it's a startup, becoming a manager at your age isn't easy.
We continued chatting for a while. Actually, back in my high school, a classmate stole my girlfriend, just because he was better looking. After that, I just didn't want to lose anymore, so I worked as hard as I could. Sorry. That was probably way too personal. She was a great listener. Before I knew it, I had shared more than I intended.
That's not true. You overcame a painful experience to get where you are now. I think that's really amazing. And besides, using frustration as fuel to push yourself that far, that's your greatest strength, isn't it, Kajitani?
For someone like me who always believed I had no natural talent and had to compensate with effort, her words struck deep.
Standing strong against adversity, even alone, that kind of strength isn't something everyone has.
Thank you. Hearing that makes me feel a little lighter.
If you don't mind, could I take you out for a proper celebration for your promotion sometime?
Huh?
After talking to you today, I realized I want to hear more about you. Would that be okay?
With her looking at me like that, there was no way I could refuse. When I agreed, she smiled happily. Damn it! I agreed and even set a date. But now I'm getting nervous. The day my promise with Ichimiya arrived, I got to the meeting spot 30 minutes early. Come on! Get a grip! I'm a section chief now. I can't let Ichimiya, who's kind enough to celebrate that, see me looking pathetic. That said, I haven't been in a real relationship since high school. I have absolutely zero composure. As I struggle to keep my nervousness from showing on my face...
Sorry for the wait.
What? Hey, Ichimiya!
I'm sorry. Just please let me stay like this for now.
Before I knew it, she had bored not just into my arms, but all the way inside my coat, clinging to me. What? What's happening?
I'm really
When we arrived at the restaurant I had reserved for lunch, she apologized once again. Well, I was surprised, but it's fine. More importantly, did something happen? There had to be a reason behind her actions. When I asked, she looked down and started speaking.
Actually, I have an older brother. He's in his 3rd year working at a major trading company, and we still live together. He's always been kind to me. He taught me everything. How to dress, manners, behavior. When I was little, I had fun playing with him. And of course, I'm grateful to him. But lately, I feel like he's taking it too far. Even today, when I mentioned I was going out to eat with someone from work, he followed me.
I see. So that's why you hid inside my coat.
Yes. I know I can't keep going on like this forever. We're not kids anymore. But no matter what, I just can't find the courage to take that step. I don't know if we'd both be okay if we lived separately.
At first, they were just a close-knit brother and sister. But as they grew older, his attachment became excessive. Because he had taught her so much and she was grateful to him, she had ignored the discomfort and stayed with him. I think anyone can change, as long as they take action.
Huh?
I was never particularly good at anything. I wasn't great at studying, and I wasn't athletic either. But I changed a little just by making the effort, after all. Thanks to that effort, I'm here now, getting to celebrate my promotion with someone as wonderful as you.
Kajitani, thank you.
At my words, the tension in Ichimiya's face eased just a little.
This was supposed to be a promotion celebration, but I ended up making it about myself. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just knowing you wanted to celebrate with me was enough. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm happy to listen. That day became the turning point. From then on, we started going out together more often.
Sorry for making you come all the way here today.
2 months after we started spending time together outside of work, Kasumi confessed to me, and we started dating.
My brother doesn't need to check. I already told him it's fine, but he just won't listen.
Apparently, after she told her brother about me, he insisted on meeting me. No, it's fine. The moment we started dating, I knew I'd have to introduce myself to him eventually. And so, I prepared myself and visited Kasumi's home, determined to be as respectful as possible. Excuse me. Thank you for having me to... Wait, you're... What? You? The man standing before me was a face I could never forget. The classmate who stole my girlfriend, Yuto Ichimiya. Sure, they had the same last name, but for this to actually happen? Yuto Ichimiya stomped toward me, nearly grabbing my collar as he shouted, "You! How dare you seduce my sister?" I never liked you, but to think you'd do this?
As I listened to him rant, I realized this possessive, controlling brother Kasumi had described was him.
You were never better than me at anything, yet people always surrounded you. I never understood why people picked you, so I stole your girlfriend just to get back at you. I see. So that's why you always hated me. And now what? What? You? Of all people dare go after my most precious sister? I'll never accept this. What? Is this revenge? Ichimiya continues spewing resentment, but from my perspective, I had no reason to be the one hated here. I didn't start dating Kasumi because she's your sister. Don't get the wrong idea. I just learned that she was your sister today. Don't play dumb. There's no way that's a coincidence. I've never approved of any man before. And I sure as hell won't approve of you. Kasumi is my... Perhaps he couldn't accept that the man he looked down on had become his sister's boyfriend. But then...
Enough already!
Kasumi? Why are you yelling? This isn't like you. Kasumi stood her ground, staring her brother down with unwavering anger. He was clearly shaken.
What do you mean this isn't like me? Of course I'm mad when someone I love is being hurt.
Someone you love? Wait, calm down, Kasumi.
There's no way I can stay calm after finding out you're the one who stole Hiroki's girlfriend. That person. It was Yuka, right? I had no idea.
Kasumi was 2 years below us. We went to different schools, so it made sense that she didn't know.
Hey, big brother. I've grown this much thanks to you. No doubt about it. You've always been particular about things, but I never thought you were a bad person, but if you hurt Hiroki, that's a different story. I'm completely disappointed in you. What you did was nothing but pathetic jealousy. Apologize to Hiroki right now.
Kasumi had always avoided opposing her brother, and now she was borrowing her emotion for my sake. I was captivated by her strength, while Ichimiya, on the other hand, was unable to hide his panic. Kasumi, wait! Everything I did was for you!
I'm not falling for that anymore. I'm not a child.
Ichimiya, Kasumi's life is her own to decide. Your little sister is finally mustering the courage to take action. As her brother, you should be supporting her. Shut up! Stay out of this! Kasumi, wait! Don't go! At least don't take Kajutani!
No! I'm moving out. I'll stay at our parents' house for a while, and once I find a place, I'll live on my own.
Kasumi! I tried to follow after her, but...
You guys.
You?
Yuka! Of all times.
Of all people to show up now, it had to be Tadokoro Yuka. If she was coming in so freely, it meant she was still dating Ichimiya ever since high school.
You're Katatami, right? Why are you here with Kasumi? Could it be you came looking for me? Even after all these years, you're still chasing me all the way here? Isn't that a little pathetic? It's not like you suddenly became handsome or anything.
Think whatever you want. I'm leaving. But maybe Kasumi sensed that I was hurt by her words. She stops walking and turns to Yuka.
Yuka, you're Hiroki's ex, aren't you? And yet you can say things like that so easily? You don't even know how much effort he's put in all these years. Effort? Please. What can an average guy with average grades even accomplish?
Kasumi, you don't have to say anything.
No! I won't stay quiet while Hiroki's being insulted. Hiroki is about to be promoted to section chief at our company. Most of his peers haven't even made it to assistant manager yet, but he worked his way up. Even knowing that, do you still want to mock him? Section chief? That's right. Since we're a startup, age doesn't matter much. And because we're growing so fast, our salaries are much higher than the industry average for our age group. How did Kajutani end up in a position like that?
Yuka stares at me in disbelief, eyes wide. I was ordinary, so I worked hard, that's all. At first, I was just bitter about getting dumped because I had no special qualities. I never wanted to feel that pathetic again, so I pushed myself. And now even someone like me is recognized by the people around me. Every day is fulfilling. All thanks to the two of you. Hearing my words, Yuka's attitude shifts completely. Her eyes change and she sidled up to me.
Hey, Kajutani, you worked this hard? All for me? A section chief at your age? That's amazing. Maybe we should try dating again.
She wasn't always like this. Maybe it was Ichimiya's influence, Or maybe something else. But she had changed for the worse. Hey, Yuka! You're with me! How dare you try to cheat on me now?
Oh, please. You've done nothing but brag about your sister this whole time. I was just a cover, wasn't I? That was obvious. And you cheated plenty, didn't you?
I mean, that's...
Well, I did too, so we're even. I put up with it because you were good looking, but if Kajitani is successful, that's a different story. Hey, Kajitani, let's date again, just like before.
Let's go. Not for a second have I ever wanted you back. The person I want to make happy isn't you, it's Kasumi Ichimiya. I used to think all my hard work was pointless, but I know now it was worth it, because it led me to Kasumi. I take Kasumi's hand and turn to leave. You're abandoning me too, Yuka!
You were just a stand-in for your sister. I'm done playing. I need a man with a future, like Kajitani.
After that, Ichimiya and Yuka had a huge falling out. Having lost his sister, Ichimiya became emotionally unstable. In desperation, he tried clinging to Yuka, but she wasn't interested. Their relationship collapsed, leaving Ichimiya completely alone. At work, he kept making mistakes until he was finally fired. With no savings, he now scrapes by with a day labor job. And for some reason, a little while later, Yuka showed up at our high school reunion.
Hiroki.
Hey, Tadokoro, how shameless can you be? Shouldn't you be sticking with that arrogant bastard you chose?
Hiroki really loved you, you know, and you ditched him just for looks? You deserve everything that happened.
Voices praising me for my success filled the room, while Yuka was harshly criticized for having traded me for someone else. Trying to cling to me in front of my old friends was the last straw. My classmates completely turned on her. I also heard rumors that she's struggling to find a husband. As for Kasumi and me, we decided to move in together. She was planning to find a new apartment, but I suggested we live together instead.
Thank you, Hiroki. I never imagined I'd be moving into your place. It's so spacious.
I'm glad I moved when I got the big raise last year. I used to think all my effort was meaningless, but now, because of you, I can finally appreciate what I've achieved. So you should be proud too. You had the courage to move forward and leave the past behind. And if you want, I can praise you myself.
Then will you? Because I want to praise you too, Hiroki, for everything you've worked for.
What we do when we hit rock bottom, when we feel stuck, that's what changes everything. Even if taking that first step is terrifying, as long as we keep moving forward, even a little, life will always be worth living.
My name's Otoya Amamiya, 28. I'm currently being hospitalized. I opened and closed my hospital room door repeatedly and tilted my head. Are you okay? I'll close it for you, so let me know. That must be hard on your hand. Mine's my leg. He smiled warmly. This was Naoto Shinohara, 24. As you can see, he's good looking. As for me, I had an average face that you would look at and say, have we met somewhere? I broke my arm in an accident. He was always kind to me. Oh, sorry. I have this thing. I was checking it, so I'm fine. Shinohara was a good guy. The food here was good, and the room was comfortable. I was happy with my hospital life here. Amemiya-san, it's almost time for vitals. I'm gonna go smoke after this. You were just there, right? You should smoke a little less while you're in here, at least. We were just talking when the door opened. She's here.
Shinohara-san, I'm gonna take your temperature.
Okay, thank you. This was Mizuhara-san, a nurse. She was in charge of this room, so she came every morning, but...
Okay, you don't have a fever. Your heart rate and blood pressure are good too.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go smoke. Wait. Ow!
Shinohara-san, do you know you're in the hospital right now? I mean, you're still cute, so I'll forgive you.
It made me embarrassed to hear it. I wanted to close my eyes, then...
Amamiya-san? Okay, take your temperature.
She looked at me and her smile disappeared. She threw the thermometer at me.
Jeez, isn't your arm better yet? Are you resting?
Huh? I think so. As you can see, she was cold to me. I wouldn't be lying if I said she was the only stressor in my life right now. She snapped her tongue at my response. She had no intention to hide how she felt.
If you weren't here, I could get closer to Shinohara-san. I'm not interested in lame guys like you.
She's better when Shinohara-san's here, but he's in the smoking area.
Can you just take your temperature? I'm busy.
Huh? Oh. I heard a small voice and lifted my head. Shinohara was in the doorway with his hand over his mouth.
Shinohara-san, you're back.
Mizuhara-san looked frantic and smiled. She was so easy to read.
I have work, so I'm going now.
Mizuhara-san took the thermometer from me and gave me a look before she left. What was that? Was she always like that to you? When we were alone, Naoto was obviously angry. Well, yeah. She's always been a little tough on me. To think she was acting that way behind closed doors, I can't believe her. He's such a good guy, Shinohara-kun. If something like that happens again, I'm gonna let her know. I love your personality and everything about you. It's a tale. That's definitely a tale. Shinohara-kun, thank you. Your sentiment is enough. I feel better when I talk to you. See? That's what I'm talking about. You're the coolest. Okay, I get it. So let's calm down. Anyway, you don't have to say anything. I don't want you to be uncomfortable too. He seemed dissatisfied, but after some thought, he smiled. You must like being berated by women. If that's the case, I'll make sure Mizuhara-san doesn't know. That's not it. After that, Shinohara started telling me information about Mizuhara-san. She has pretty flashy hair, right? Apparently, there's a model she likes. She wants to be like that model and admires them. Huh, I see. Can I copy your hairstyle when I get out too? I think you look good now. Still, Mizuhara-san was rude to me when Shinohara wasn't there.
You're so slow.
I'm sorry. Shinohara was getting an examination, so he wasn't there.
God. It's hard to do this, so can you raise your arm more? Angle, like this.
But when she noticed Shinohara had returned, Mizuhara-san changed her tune immediately.
Amamiya-san, can you rotate your arm a little?
Man, I forgot something. The voice change is crazy. Shinohara, you're definitely doing this on purpose. Shinohara didn't say anything directly, but he controlled her like this. My hospital life was kind of chaotic. One day...
Otoya-kun, long time no see. How's the hospital?
Kanon? You came. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing. I was worried. Also, she begged me to.
This was Kanon Sudo, my cousin. We saw each other a lot as adults.
Are you Otoya-kun's roommate? Sorry to bother.
Shinohara's eyes widened when she spoke to him.
Is everything okay?
Are you Amemiya-san's girlfriend? Oh, no, this is my cousin. I see. Sorry to assume. Phew.
Oh my. Otoya-kun, you're making beautiful women and even men fall for you.
Don't say that. We talked for a while before Kanon left. Then... Ugh, what a terrible sound. Mizuhara-san came in a bad mood.
Amamiya-san, time for your exam. Come.
She smiled. It was a stark difference from her usual self. I don't think I had any exams scheduled, but I better listen. After I exited my room, Mizuhara-san looked around and asked me something.
Hey, that girl that just came to this room, is she a friend of Shinohara-san?
Huh? No, she came to see me.
Oh, I knew it. Shinohara-san wouldn't be with a girl like that. Wait, is she your girlfriend? Nah, no way. Amamiya-san having a girlfriend?
I was exasperated at her sudden shift to making fun of me. I smiled weakly. The doctor told me this morning that I would be able to leave soon. Shinohara seemed less happy than usual. Amemiya-san, I'm useless. Huh? What's wrong? To be honest, I don't have a job. I've been trying to become a singer. I'll get through the initial selection, but I can't get through to the final auditions. I do physical labor part-time, so I had to quit because of this accident. Living is hard. Things never go well. I always thought Shinohara shined, but he was worried about the future and had been desperately trying to stay cheerful. But I want to work hard and be famous someday. I get anxious and want to quit a lot, but I want to try. You're amazing. You're so cool. Honestly, at first, I just thought, man, he's good looking. But as I got to know you, I realized that that's not all you are. Really? Like in what ways? Let's see. You're able to connect with people. You can hide how you feel and put on a smile. Huh? Or how you call out the name of the woman you like in your sleep. Huh? Oh, also, your humming is always off-key and fun to listen to. Oof. Sorry, I'm kidding. Actually, I work in the music industry. What? Wait, the sound of the door and my off-key humming. That's why you noticed. You have perfect pitch. How cool! Thanks. So after you get out, I'll help with what I can. Talk to me anytime. But... Don't hesitate. We are friends, right? Friends help friends. That's what I believe. Amamiya-san, thank you. I'll try my best. At first, I was worried about being in hospital. But my time with Shinohara was one I would never forget. I hope I can just have a good time with Shinohara until I get discharged. A few days until my discharge, Mizuhara-san was her usual self.
Blood pressure. Ugh, just take your arm out.
She was rough with my arm as always. These past few days, Mizuhara-san was even more rude.
Shinohara-san hasn't been talking to me recently. Did you say anything to him?
No, I didn't. Ow!
Darling. Darling, does that hurt? Are you okay?
Kanade! This was Kanade Ashihara. She pushed Mizuhara-san off of me and hugged me. She was half Russian, half Japanese model, 24, and my girlfriend. Mizuhara-san just flew away. You must have broken her bones.
Are you mad I'm late?
Not at all. Welcome back.
I'm home, darling.
You were shooting for a photo book abroad, right?
Yes, we took some great pictures. I'll give you the first copy.
What? A loud voice interrupted us. Mizuhara-san didn't even try to stand back up and looked this way excitedly.
Are you Kanade-sama? For real? Why?
Otoya-kun is my boyfriend. What? You're not after my darling, are you?
Kanade was way off base. She glared at Mizuhara-san. Kanade, that's absolutely not it.
No way! No way! Kanade-sama is with this lame guy? Why? I always looked up to you. I love you so much, I copy your hairstyles.
the model that Shinohara told me that Mizuhara-san loved. It was none other than my girlfriend, Kanade Ashihara. I thought the hair was similar, but I didn't think it was actually Kanade.
You haven't been bullying him or anything.
Kanade stood in front of Mizuhara-san. She was normally very nice, but she was scary when she was angry.
And you didn't know? Otoya is an amazing music producer.
Music?
Wow. You don't even know that, so can you not call my darling lame?
Kanade fiddled with her phone and started playing some music.
Listen and be amazed. This is a playlist of my darling.
Wait! I've heard this before. The opening song for the evening news? This is viral on social media and Kanade-sama danced to it.
Exactly. These masterpieces. Otoya made all of them.
As Kanade had explained, I made songs and went by the name Otoya.
No way. This average Joe-looking guy has talent?
That's rude.
Hey, can you not? Unlike other guys, Otoya is kind and doesn't see just my looks.
We had met at work. Kanade was even tougher then. I'm Otoya. Nice to meet you, Kanade-san.
When I take my mask off, he's gonna try to sleep with me like everyone else does.
The next day, I saw her without her mask. Oh, Kanade-san, your cold got better? I'm glad. Don't work too hard.
Huh? That's it? You don't want my number? Or to ask me out?
Huh? I heard from your manager that you weren't feeling well. Did I misunderstand? I thought she was pretty when I saw her, but I didn't treat her differently because of that. Kanade slowly opened up to me.
I can't believe you'd be mean to my wonderful darling.
Kanade? I watched Kanade get angry on my behalf, and nothing really mattered. Yeah, Mizuhara-san. The door quietly opened, and Shinohara came in. You call me handsome and are nice to me, but you're mean to Amamiya-san.
How do you know?
I was watching. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Even then, Amamiya-san didn't resent me. When I tried to go after you, he said that would put me in an uncomfortable position. That's the kind of person he is. Oh, by the way, I'm unemployed.
Huh?
I've been chasing after my dream of being a singer, but I'm tone deaf.
What?
I've got a good face, so I get through the initial rounds, but... And? That's me. But you're fine as long as I look good? Mizuhara-san was learning the truth about her crush for the first time.
I think that can change if you go out with me. If you just choose a career that suits you.
I don't date women who change how they are in front of different people. His face contained all the pent-up fury from before. Mizuhara-san was teary-eyed. She had never seen Shinohara like this before.
Oh my, this hospital is quite chaotic.
Kanon came in. Her expression was cold. She looked at Mizuhara-san. Kanon, I'm sorry. I made it chaotic.
You didn't do anything. I heard from Shinohara-san. Man, why didn't you say something?
Apparently, Shinohara had told Kanon about my situation without my knowledge. Oh, Shinohara was worried about me.
So, are you Mizuhara-san?
I am. Did you need something?
Mizuhara-san glared at Kanon.
Kanon, I asked you to make sure Otoya is comfortable. I'm sorry. Otoya told them he didn't want special treatment.
Kanade had asked Kanon to watch over me. Mizuhara-san, Kanon is the daughter of the hospital director.
What?
Mizuhara-san went pale. She never could have imagined that she was related to the hospital director.
I have to let father know that there's a nurse like you here.
Kanon smiled calmly, but the anger seeped through. Mizuhara-san fell to her knees. Later, news of Mizuhara-san's mistreatment of me spread throughout the hospital.
Mizuhara-san, who do you think you are? You were treating the patients like that.
Shinohara had been recording Mizuhara-san, and that was brought in as proof. The hospital saw her mistreatment of patients and suspended her. Mizuhara-san disappeared and never worked as a nurse again, or so I heard. I passed the auditions for the theater group you told me about. Really? Whoa, you were always a good actor. After we were discharged, we were still friends. I loved hanging out with Kanade, Kanon, and him.
Hey, he's my darling. Don't look at him like that. Naoto really loves Otoya-kun. If you want to get close to him, you'll have to get through me.
As for me, I was asked to create the main track for a movie. Work was good. After a while, I married Kanade, and we were blessed with a child.
Hey, the baby's moving.
I put my ear to her stomach. I heard her lovely voice and the sound of life. There are G notes and C notes in there.
That's our daddy. I wonder what kind of child they'll be.
I'll be happy if they are kind. A person's physical attributes, that's just a small part of who they are. You need to know who they are, have conversations, spend time together. Slowly, you learn what makes them special. That's the kind of world I want to live in.
I'm getting married soon, so let's break up.
Huh? My name is Mitsuki Nagato, 28 years old. I work as a sales manager at an IT company called Scat Solutions. And this is Ayako Ueki. She works as an office clerk at Mataram Trading, is 25 years old, and was my girlfriend. Or rather, she was.
Actually, I have a real boyfriend. You were just my backup in case things didn't work out with him.
A real boyfriend? You told me you were single, and I was just a backup?
Well, you're not bad looking and your salary isn't terrible. Plus, you do have a bit of a manly side. As a backup, you were a decent option, but you just picked the wrong opponent. My boyfriend is an elite working at a major trading company.
Ayako and I met after we became working adults. One night after work, I happened to step in when she was being harassed by some guys.
Hey, if you don't mind, would you like to grab a drink? I want to thank you for helping me.
I hadn't been in a relationship since my student days. A small incident led to her confessing to me, and we started dating. A year has passed since then. I thought I was taking our relationship seriously, but it seems she wasn't. That's full-on two-timing! And what if her husband-to-be finds out about this? What do you think it...
Thanks for your devotion, but I don't care about things like purity or destiny. You risked yourself to save me. I guess it's what they call the suspension bridge effect. You seemed cool at the time. But in reality, the man I'm marrying needs to have a high salary and social status. That's just how it is, right? Even if my affair is exposed, you'd be the one sued for damages. My boyfriend is completely obsessed with me. Well, I have no plans to see you again, so there's no chance of my affair being found out anyway.
She waves goodbye and walks off. And all I can do is stand there in stunned silence. Even during work the next day, I couldn't get Ayako out of my head. I kept thinking about all the time I had spent with her, realizing that everything had been a lie. And I sighed again.
Are you okay, Nagato?
This is Himari Todo. She's one of this year's new hires and is known in the company for being sweet and adorable. Since we work in different departments, we don't see each other often. But whenever we go, she always makes a point to talk to me.
A coworker even teased me about how often she comes to chat despite being from another department.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you.
But you look really pale. You've been sighing a lot too. Are you feeling unwell?
No, I'm not sick. But I just have a lot on my mind.
I see. If you'd like, I can listen. Talking to someone might help you feel better. Of course, only if you're comfortable with it.
Touched by her kindness, I decide to share as much as I can.
That's awful! You were just used as backup?
Yeah, I guess so. It's my fault for getting tricked. Still, I feel bad for the husband too.
This isn't your fault at all. You had no idea. It's not like you did it on purpose.
Thank you. You're really kind, Toto.
Not at all. I'm sure you'll find a much better relationship next time.
A better relationship next time, huh? As our break was almost over, we both returned to our departments. After being deceived so badly, I feel like I might never want to date again. I had rarely been interested in romance before, and when I finally took a chance, this was the result. Still, I appreciated her kindness in cheering me up, and I got back to work.
Nagato, if you're free over the long weekend, would you like to go out with me?
The next day, Toto called out to me in the break room. Huh? Go out? With me? Do you have something planned?
Yes! I know a great place for a change of pace. I thought it might help.
Going out alone with a woman. I hesitate slightly. I think about refusing. Oh. But then I see it. Her hands, trembling just a little. She must have gathered the courage to ask me for my sake. And you were worried about me, weren't you? Thank you. I was just thinking, I could use a change pace. I couldn't bring myself to refuse. Toto is a serious and kind junior. Just going out with her for a little while should be fine. Or so I thought.
Thank you. Then, please bring an overnight bag on the day.
Huh? Overnight? I know it's a long weekend, but Toto...
I'll take care of everything else. You don't need to worry about a thing. All you have to do is prepare yourself for some relaxation, Nagato.
Then, without waiting for my response, she happily speeds away. What was that shaking just now? I was so overwhelmed. I didn't even have the chance to ask. After that, I tried several times to approach Toto at work, but every attempt ended in failure. She used to show up everywhere, so why is she suddenly avoiding me? Unable to confirm anything, I had no choice but to show up on the promised day.
We have been expecting you, Lord Nagato, my lady.
What is going on here? Wait, did they just call her my lady? Huh? We had arrived in Hokkaido, far from home. Somehow, I had been brought to a luxurious ryokan called Love Koite.
Now let me show you to your rooms. Today we have prepared 2 special rooms. 2 rooms? No way! I specifically requested only 1 room.
Wait, everything about this is wrong. The usual trope is when 2 rooms were supposed to be booked, but only 1 was available, right?
But I was fine with just 1 room.
That is good enough. I wanted to talk all night. Apparently, she had a pair of travel voucher for this inn, including airfare. Why does she even have these?
Oh! I researched all sorts of tourist spots. Let's go visit them together.
Yeah, sure.
I heard there's a seafood restaurant here that's really good and has great reviews.
Is that so? I'd love to check it out. A luxury inn in Hokkaido, far from the usual hustle and bustle, a dreamlike escape. The situation was almost too convenient, making me wonder if I was being deceived again.
Then let's go. As many places as we can while time allows.
There was no hint of deception in Toto's joyful expression. Although the turn of events was sudden, my worriness gradually faded, and before I knew it, I was genuinely enjoying myself. When I see Toto smile, I get this strange feeling. It wasn't quite love. It was a nostalgic feeling, but I couldn't find the answer to what it meant. What's wrong? Something on your mind? After finishing our sightseeing and returning to the inn lobby, Toto seemed hesitant, fidgeting as if struggling to say something.
Did you feel a little better today?
Of course. I was surprised by such an extravagant trip, but it was a great way to refresh my mind.
Really? That's good. I was just hoping that, little by little, you could open your heart to a new love.
Well, I've always been the reserved type when it comes to romance. After not dating for so long, this was the result. To be honest, I think I'm done with relationships. There are plenty of ways to be happy without being in love after all.
Oh, I see. Sorry. That was a weird thing to say.
After that, we each returned to our rooms. The next morning, we check out of the inn and we're about to head out for more sightseeing.
Oh, Mitsuki! What are you doing in a place like this?
Ayako. I was shocked by the unexpected encounter. I never imagined I'd run into her even here in Hokkaido.
Nagato? Who is this woman?
My ex-girlfriend, I guess. The one who was cheating on me.
What? This is the person?
Hinata's eyes widened at my words. I felt guilty for ruining the pleasant atmosphere.
And what about you? Weren't you two-timing too? Dumped by me and now you're on a trip with another girl so soon? I didn't take our relationship seriously, but if you cheated on me too, that would be pretty infuriating.
She's just a junior colleague. Don't say such rude things. And even if that were true, you have no right to talk. Acting like it's fine when you do it, but unacceptable when it happens to you. How selfish can you be?
No need to get so worked up. I know you're not the type to be sneaky enough the two-time anyway.
Then, Ayako turns her gaze to Toto, smirking as she whispers.
If you don't mind taking my leftovers, he's all yours. Ugh! Oh dear! Scary face. Don't be like that. I'm on my honeymoon right now, you know. Can't have you ruining my mood.
Noticing Hinata's hands tightly clenched at her sides, I quickly stepped in between them. Hey, stop it. If you have complaints, say them to me.
Oh my. Are you trying to protect her? Well, I guess that protective side of you was kind of attractive. But wait. What is someone like you doing at this fancy inn? Did you come here by mistake and get kicked out?
The way she kept one-upping and insulting everyone left me speechless. But then... Ayako, who are you talking to?
Oh, Hibiki! Perfect timing. Let me introduce you. This is my husband. His name is Hibiki Yukinaga, same age as me. He works at Yagami Trading, a major commercial firm. Amazing, right?
A man arrives, pulling a large suitcase behind him. Ayako had clearly left the luggage to him. You? Nagato! It's been a while. What a surprise running into you here.
Huh?
Seeing her husband greet me so cheerfully, Ayako's expression completely changed. She had every reason to panic. She was visibly shaken, her face grew pale.
Wait, you two know each other?
Yeah, that's right. Nagato helped me a lot back in the day. Yes, I had met Hibiki Yukinaga before. 4 years ago, when he first came to me as a rookie salesman. I'm so sorry. I miscalculated the contract amount. Even though he was at a major company, he was still new. His oversight led to an incorrect contract amount being signed. Please don't bow your head. I'll see if I can work something out on my end. Wanted to help a junior who was trying his best. I spoke with my superiors and arranged for a contract revision. Thanks to that, he avoided a demotion and his company didn't suffer any financial losses. I can only imagine how much Nagato had to bow his head for my sake. I owe him everything. I wouldn't still be working here if not for him. He is practically my savior. But what's your relationship with him? You seem pretty rude back there. Hibiki's cold gaze pierced through Ayako. I never expected that her husband would be you, Hibiki. Now that I know, I have to tell you the truth.
Wait, you're not really going to say it, are you? If you do that, you know what will happen.
Ayako desperately tries to stop me, but I continue without hesitation. Hibiki, your wife cheated on you. What?
Hey! Don't say unnecessary things! Hibiki, this isn't what you think!
Why are you panicking? You were the one so eager to introduce your husband to me. You really thought I wouldn't tell him?
That's because if you say anything, you could end up having to pay compensation. I assumed you wouldn't be that stupid. You don't know anything about Nagato, do you?
For the first time, Toto spoke up. Her eyes were sharper than I had ever seen, staring straight through Ayako.
Nagato is an incredible man. He has a strong sense of justice and deeply cares about others. Someone like him would never stay silent just because he was afraid of paying compensation. Even if it's unfortunate for Hibiki, he would rather tell him now than let him suffer later.
Toto? Knowing that she saw me that way made my heart tremble slightly, and I looked at Toto.
What are you acting all high and mighty for? You're just a lowly junior. I'm not just a junior. I've known Nagato for a long time.
What? It was a memory I had forgotten. Apparently, I had attended the same elementary school as Toto and was her upperclassman.
When I was in 1st grade, you were in 6th. We were put in the same mixed grade group. It was my first sports day after entering elementary school. I was so nervous about interacting with the other older students. And at that moment, the one who took my hand was you, Nagato. You were my first love. Seeing your kindness and dependable presence, I fell for you back then.
I can't believe it. I don't even remember. And yet you've held on to that memory all this time?
It's strange, isn't it? Even people around me were surprised. But your kindness, the warmth of the hand you held me with, it was engraved in my heart and never faded. Because you were the first person besides my parents to take my hand so warmly. Nagato Koki, your small act of kindness saved a girl and even influenced her life. That's why I...
Thanks, Toto. But I'm not as great as you think I am.
Huh?
It's true that I felt I had to tell Yukinaga before his life was ruined. But honestly, that's just a pretty version of it. The truth is, I just wanted to get back at Ayako.
What?
If you think I have some noble sense of honor, that's flattering. But my sense of honor isn't for everyone. I see. So that's how it was. After hearing the whole story, Yukinaga let out a deep sigh, as if everything made sense now. Ayako, you told me you were staying over at a friend's house many times and didn't come home. So that was all lies for your affairs? I was fine with you spending the night at a friend's, but I was a fool to trust you.
No, Hibiki, that's not it!
Nagato, I sincerely apologize for the trouble she's caused you.
Wait, Hibiki, that's right. He seduced me. That's why he should be the one paying compensation.
After hearing everything, do you still not get who I believe? Do you not know who I'd ask for compensation? The fact that you even had genuine feelings for me is questionable. And more than that, you hurt the person who once saved me. That's unforgivable. Forget the honeymoon. I'm divorcing you.
No! Wait, reconsider, I really do love you!
If you truly loved me, you wouldn't have cheated.
It's not a lie, I swear! I'll prove how much I love you tonight at this inn, please! We don't have a room available for someone like you. Huh? What do you mean?
Todo firmly declares. Everyone present widens their eyes. Todo, when you say there's no room available, what do you mean? Just then, the manager who had been quietly observing the situation steps beside Todo.
Miss, what would you like to do? Of course, cancel the reservation immediately. Handle the process right away. Understood.
It was at that moment I finally learned that Todo Himari was the daughter of this high-class inn's owner. So that's how she managed this whole trip. No wonder. I apologize for causing trouble at your inn. I'll pay the cancellation fee.
Wait! Why? How could this happen? I was so looking forward to this.
Do you still not get it? You're really an idiot. You've been blacklisted from this inn. Even if you wait, you're not getting a room. If you refuse the divorce, I'll take Nagato's testimony and file for divorce in court.
Hibiki, I swear I'll never cheat again. Please forgive me.
Leaving Ayako sobbing on the ground, we walked away. Now, about what happened afterward. On our way back from the trip, I finally had a proper talk with Todo. So, Todo, did you join our company just to find me?
Actually, yes. I'm sorry for keeping it a secret.
I had graduated elementary school and left, but she had never given up. She had kept talking about me to her family and friends.
Through local friends and their parents, I managed to find out where you worked. I'm sorry. It does sound a little stalkerish, doesn't it? I joined the company, but we were in different departments. And on top of that, you already had a girlfriend. I thought there was no way I could ever be with you. But I couldn't let go. So when I heard you and your girlfriend broke up, I'm sorry. But I was a little happy. That's why I invited you on the trip. I was desperate not to let this chance slip away. I was so scared you'd turn me down, so I avoided seeing you at work until the day of the trip.
Listening to her, I thought about all the times I had seen her before. Now that I knew she had been thinking of me all this time, everything suddenly made sense.
But you said you wouldn't fall in love again. So I decided to make this trip a lifelong memory. And then that woman appeared and said, if you want my leftovers, you can have them, and it frustrated me.
Todo. She was the only daughter of Love Koite, a prestigious inn. She had joined a company just to follow me. And most of all, she had spent 15 years thinking of me, knowing that I...
Please help me! You're the only one I have left.
As for Ayako, she was ordered to pay 2.5 million yen for compensation for her affair. And in a panic, she clung to me for help. But I wasn't going to be fooled again. I don't have any feelings left to spend on you. Realizing that all her paths had been closed off, Ayako lost all strength and collapsed onto the ground. As I walked away, her desperate cries of, "Don't go!" echoed behind me.
It's over! I have to live with this mess of debt hanging over me.
Since she couldn't pay it all at once, she now works tirelessly every day, repaying it in installments. As for Yuki Naga, we have maintained an amicable business relationship. Next time I'll find someone I can share true love with. There was no sign of regret in his words as he declared that to me. I could only hope that his future would be a bright one.
Well, Nagato-kun, I'm counting on you to take care of my daughter.
Papa! Stop that.
A few months later, I was invited to the main branch of Love Koite, located near Scott Solutions and close to our hometowns. By the way, Love Koite is a nationwide chain of high-class inns. The reason we went to the Hokkaido branch was so I could have a better change of pace.
What's the matter? You can't be so shy, Nagato-kun. Ever since she was in elementary school, Himari always talked about you. She even wrote something called dream novels and showed them to us and the inn staff. We've all been cheering her on for years.
Oh, Papa! That's the kind of thing people call a dark past. Don't say that.
What are you talking about? Being able to love someone so earnestly is something to be proud of. I always boast about my daughter's devotion.
I'd like to read one of those dream novels sometime.
Not you too, Nagato-san. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Himari, thank you for loving me so faithfully. I'm late, but can I start this love with you now?
That means... Yes. Please.
On my elementary school graduation day, she was there watching me. I never noticed. I never remembered. But even so, I'm sure that on that day, she held on to her precious feelings and stayed by my side. And now, after 15 years, those feelings have finally reached me.
I've always loved you.
A love that stays true can sometimes open a heart that has been closed. I had sworn off love, but her unwavering devotion has breathed life into my heart once again.
This is my first time coming to a place like this. Thank you for bringing me here, Toshiki-san. Looking around the store, he, Rintaro Hakamada, gave me a pure smile. My name is Aragaki Toshiki. I'm 33 years old. Rintaro is a business partner and a 29-year-old friend of mine. Haha, you're welcome. Rintaro, you'll be able to come to places like this anytime from now on. I am who I am today thanks to you, Toshiki-san. He is a young president managing a woodworking shop and is also a woodworker himself. At first, Rintaro appeared before me solely as a business partner. With his good character, straightforwardness, and sincerity, it didn't take long for us to become friends. It's thanks to your own hard work, Rintaro. But I like how you can genuinely appreciate others like that. Toshiki-san, Hey, Rintaro, stop reacting like that. Yeah, too late. When I come to this store with my friends, sometimes this kind of death by respect phenomenon happens. Why? By the way, actually, there's someone I'd like to introduce to you, Toshiki-san. Someone you want to introduce to me? Yes, it's my sister. She says she wanted to meet you and thank you. Rintaro, you have a sister? I see. In that case, I should also thank her for all the help you've given me, Rintaro. This is kind of... Is this what a marriage introduction feels like? Introducing someone important to your family is nerve-wracking. It's not my fault. Huh?
Anymore. I can't do it.
A few days later, I made plans to visit Rintaro's house. Toshiki-san, this is my sister, Hakamada Yuzu.
Hello, Toshiki-san. I'm so happy. I've always wanted to meet you.
My sister worked as a hostess to earn money for my tuition. I'm so grateful to her.
Oh, dear Rintaro. I told you that you don't need to worry about things like that anymore because we're family.
Huh? What? So cute!
Rintaro, it's great that you met someone as wonderful as Toshiki-san and got his help. You need to repay him, right? Of course I'll help too.
I was at a loss for words, struck by her overwhelming cuteness. Watching her gently smile at her brother Rintaro, I feel like I might cry. Moved by the sibling love before me, I felt a wave of emotion rising within. As I quietly observed the two of them,
Toshiki-san, is something wrong?
oh, no, it's nothing. I was just thinking that you have a wonderful sister.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I ended up calling you so familiarly. Rintaro always just calls you Toshiki-san, so I just...
Yuzu-san blushed slightly at my words. Her innocence is quite similar to Rintaro's. No, I'm happy. Can I call you Yuzu-san too?
Of course.
Oh no, I can't help it. I'm falling in love. Yuzu-san showed such an honest reaction that it pierced my heart. Even though he's my Toshiki-san. That day, I fell in love with Hakamada Yuzu-san at first sight and decided to approach her.
The food at this restaurant is really delicious.
It really is. It was my first time too, so I'm glad I came with Yuzu-san.
Huh? Well, Toshiki is really forthright.
Cute. Hey, Toshiki-san, sister, I'm here too. We started by meeting just the three of us. That's because I thought it would be easier for Yuzu-san to accept the invitation. It's not because I think my feelings will get out of control and she'll be put off. Never. And sometimes I often took Yuzu-san to her favorite places. This time, at her request, we came to the nearest spa resort. Rintaro is with us too. By the way, Rintaro, did Yuzu-san become a hostess to pay for your tuition? When I asked, Rintaro started talking nostalgically about the past. Yes, actually, my parents had an accident when I was in middle school. Since then, it's just been my sister and me. Apparently, Rintaro and his sister have no relatives, so they use part of their parents' insurance money to have a private funeral for just the two of them.
Rintaro, you have a dream of becoming a woodworker, like your father, right? I don't have anything I particularly want to do in the future, so I thought I'd just get a job for now and get married when the time comes. That's why it's fine like this. I want to send you to a school so you can achieve your dream, so leave it to your sister.
After that, my sister didn't enter the university she was supposed to and started working right after high school. Apparently, Yuzu-san was originally a reserved and quiet person, and she worked desperately at her job as a hostess. Then, Rintaro quietly spoke again. My sister used to cry often while hiding from the family during high school. What? Even so, my sister went to school without taking a break. She always acted strong in front of the family. Rintaro said that she probably had a hard time at school back then. Even so, she desperately attended high school and worked hard to get into university. That's why I studied hard and decided to start my own business to repay my sister. I thought that if I became independent and my business took off, my sister could live her life comfortably. Feeling the bond of kindness that connected the siblings, I approached Rintaro and patted his head. I see, both of you have worked hard for each other. I'll do anything to help the two of you. Toshi, thank you. Meanwhile, Yuzu-san, who was enjoying the hot spring separately from us, was...
This is happiness. Huh? Are you Hakamada Yuzu? Kayo-chan! It's been a while.
Yuzu, who unexpectedly encountered a former classmate in the women's bath, was confused. Naturally, I couldn't join them, and I had no idea this was happening. Just after leaving the stone sauna, I came to the outdoor bath with Rintaro to rinse off the sweat. Rintaro, why are you bathing so far away? I never heard that your muscles were so strong. I can't get any closer. I won't throw you, so let's talk while we enjoy this. Wait, Toshi! While enjoying the hot springs, puzzled by Rintaro's strange fluster, and... Phew! I decided to let the overheated Rintaro rest in the break area.
Rintaro, are you okay?
He seemed to have gotten dizzy because of me.
Because of Toshi? What happened? A lap pillow?
Thus, we deepened our bond through repeated interactions. And then one day, it was just me and Yuzu-san without Rintaro. Actually, today was a date disguised as buying a birthday present for Rintaro. I'm glad we found a good present, Yuzu-san.
Yeah, I'm sure Rintaro will be happy. Thank you for coming with me, Toshiki-kun.
As we spent time together, we realized we were both 33 years old and quickly hit it off. Now we speak casually without honorifics. Yuzu-san, is something wrong? You look upset.
Oh, well, Toshiki-kun, what did you think when you heard I was a hostess?
Huh? What do you mean? I thought it was admirable how hard you worked for your brother, Rintaro.
Is that all?
I think being a hostess is a tough job. That's why I find it impressive. She seemed surprised by my words. Perhaps she lacked confidence in herself.
You see, I used to be reserved and plain. People always said being a hostess didn't suit me. It's a glamorous world, and maybe it's not for me. And now I'm 33. I feel like I've reached my limit.
She worked desperately to protect her brother. Now she couldn't see what lay ahead in her future. When I look at you, Yuzu-san, you remind me of someone. Hakamada Yuzu-san, I have a proposal. Could you listen for a bit?
Huh?
That day, I finally shared what I had been thinking with Yuzu-san. A few months later, I was again out with the Hakamada siblings at the shopping mall. Yuzu-san, let me carry your bags.
No, it's okay. I haven't bought anything heavy yet.
You've been tired from your new job lately, right? It's okay to lean on me sometimes. Look, I'll carry one of Rintaro's bags too. Such a gentleman again today. I like him.
Oh? Wow! It's you again. The plain girl who became a hostess. Are you on a date with a customer?
A woman addressed Yuzu, making a snide remark. I glanced at Yuzu to see her reaction.
Misabi-san.
Her gloomy expression said it all. She clearly didn't want to see this person.
Being a hostess must be tough without any days off. Hey, Torizu-kun, this is the girl I told you about.
Could she be the classmate Kayo says she met at the spa bath a while ago? From the conversation, it seemed that the woman in front of us was Kayoko Misabi, and the man beside her was Torizu, presumably her boyfriend.
That's right. Pathetic, isn't it? She gave up on going to university and became a hostess right out of high school.
It seems that recently, without Rintaro or me knowing, Yuzu had been running into her. She had probably been subjected to similar cruel words.
Despite being plain and reserved, she was always good at flattering men. Remember, you seduced the guy I liked. That's not true. I never. That's an obvious lie. It's scary. I shouldn't have told you who I like. And now you have two handsome guys with you. How do you manage to seduce them?
Kayoko's words were filled with long fermented spite, as ugly as sludge. Hey, stop it! If you say anything more, I won't forgive you. I'm her brother. Don't hurt her with your assumptions.
Brother? Oh, I see. It's a pity your sister is a hostess. Maybe I should comfort you.
What? How dare you? You don't know anything, so stop saying such things. My sister worked hard for my education. Don't belittle her.
Oh, you must really love your sister. But too bad. She was a loner in school.
In high school, Kayoko Misabi confessed her feelings to the guy she liked. However, the one he loved was...
What? No, it can't be. Why would he choose such a plain girl?
It seems that the man Kayo liked said he was in love with Yuzu Hakamada. he had secretly fallen for Yuzu's kindness. After confessing and learning this fact, Kyoko Misabi one-sidedly harbored resentment towards Yuzu. She spread false rumors that Yuzu was a bitch pretending to be modest while flirting with men, which caused Yuzu to become isolated.
I never even talked to him. Why?
So, it was you who made my sister cry back in high school. Hey, calm down. Who gave you permission to attack my girlfriend? I'm an elite who works at the famous company Koigataki Manufacturing. Do you think it's wise to defy me? Your company is irrelevant to protecting my sister. You're pretty cheeky. How about I go to your sister's store and hassle her for you? Ha 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 ha! Seeing his unpleasant look, I stepped in front of Yuzu to shield her and confronted Torizu. Do you have any intention of apologizing? Huh? Who do you think you are, talking down to me? It seemed he had no intention of changing his attitude. I see. You don't intend to apologize. Understood. Don't act tough in front of a woman. The man grinned unpleasantly as he said that. Then, quietly, someone began to speak.
It's been a while, Mr. Torizu.
Eh?
Oh, you don't recognize me in my normal appearance? Even though you were so obsessed with me.
Torizu froze at Yuzu's words, staring at her, and then he suddenly turned pale. Wait, are you Suzu-chan? You look so different from when you worked at the club.
You finally recognized me. Have you still been visiting the club since I left?
Suzu was Yuzu's stage name. It seems he was a regular customer.
What is this? Have you been going to the hostess club behind my back?
I couldn't help it. It's for business, and she was the top hostess at my favorite club.
Don't mess with me. Why, of all people, why do you also have feelings for Yuzu? Being obsessed with a hostess is the absolute worst.
The couple's argument escalated into a lover's quarrel, drawing attention from those around them. How embarrassing!
Kyoko-chan, I can't forgive you for belittling hostesses. Everyone works hard for their own reasons. Don't speak as if you understand with such a narrow perspective.
Even after feeling age limit her and retiring from that job, Yuzu is proud of her life. Realizing that Yuzu had stolen the hearts of two men she liked, Kyoko left with a frustrated expression. And a few days later, they were seen walking through the company entrance.
If you go to a hostess club again, we're definitely breaking up.
I get it! You're a better woman than she is, Kyoko, right?
You do understand.
Kyoko Misabi was pleased with the man's words. It seems they had reconciled.
You're the one from the other day.
Huh? Who's this guy?
Idiot. Leave the bird brain to your name only. Remember the other day.
Kyoko Misabi's voice echoed through the entrance. The person they were looking at was... Hello? Standing in a suit? Yes, that's me. Why are you here? Oh, I get it. You're here for sales, right? That's a tough job, huh? Must be hard bowing and scraping to clients. Yes, it is, but I was impressed by a man who worked so hard in sales. For the sake of what was important to him, he was desperately running around. I thought it was really cool. Huh? Who are you talking about? It's Rintaro Hakamada, whom you ridiculed the other day. I was moved by him. Oh, that annoying guy? I don't get it. Why would you be impressed by a guy who leeches off his sister? During their exchange, no, ever since that day, an important memory that has been etched in my mind keeps replaying. It was connected to the reason why I often felt a surge of emotion when I saw the Hakamada siblings.
Toshiki, it's okay. Your sister is here for you, so go for it.
Mizuki Nigaki, who strongly patted my back and smiled at me. Yes, my now deceased sister.
You always admired Dad, right? Don't give up and try. I'll help you. It's okay. You can do it, Toshiki.
And so I decided to take over my father's company. My sister also helped me elevate the company. She was amazing. Good morning, President Toshiki, President Mizuki.
Good morning. Let's have a great day, everyone.
My sister and I took over from our father as co-CEOs, aiming for further company growth. And now we have many subsidiaries and affiliated companies. Yes, it's because of my sister that I am who I am today. But a few years ago, my sister had an accident while on a business trip and never returned.
Wait a minute. I've heard of this. The famous sibling CEOs.
Isn't that the story of our parent company?
The industry's top sibling CEOs, Nigaki, right?
Just as they were about to realize something, it happened. President Nigaki, thank you for taking the time to visit us today. It was the sales manager of Koigataki Manufacturing. He greeted me with a smile. What are you doing here? Manager, we were just greeting President Nigaki. Actually, Koigataki Manufacturing, where they work, is a subsidiary of my company. By the way, Rintaro's woodworking shop is affiliated with us, and I supported their business. Yes, they kindly mentioned that I seem to be doing groveling sales. What? Hey, you two! What have you done to the president of our parent company? That's a misunderstanding. This is just... You ingrates who can't even grovel properly. You call yourselves salespeople, but you can't even do your jobs properly. Apparently, their poor sales performance had finally incurred the wrath of the sales manager. I will report this incident to the president and inform you of your punishment later. Be prepared and apologize immediately, you fools. We're so sorry. Misabi and Torizu bow their heads to the ground in apology. I don't mind, but show some sincerity to the Hakamada siblings. Then, the pleasant sound of heels clicking approached.
President? What is this?
There stood Yuzu, who had transferred to her brother's company dressed in a suit. I had previously proposed to her that she quit being a hostess and transfer to Rintaro's company. In that case, I would provide her with work from my company and support her. Today, Yuzu was scheduled to visit clients with me, in place of the busy craftsman Rintaro.
No way! Yuzu is like that?
After that, Kyoko Misabi's boyfriend, Torizu, was given a disciplinary dismissal for his actions against the parent company. Hey, you! Just because you're the president of a small company, don't get cocky! And for some reason, he held a grudge against Rintaro and charged at him, but I happened to be there. Have you forgotten? I told you to show sincerity. Do you want more punishment? Eek! That's right! He had apparently forgotten that Rintaro had me as a backer. Torizu is truly hopeless. And Kayako Misabi also received a disciplinary dismissal.
Hey, President Nigaki! Why don't we go to a hot spring together sometime?
She tried to seduce me, but I'm not the type to fall for it, because... Sorry, but I'm Yuzu's fiancé and I'm crazy about her. You're not even on my radar.
Sorry, Kayoko-chan. No way! I lost again!
Yes, there was one more thing I proposed that day. I confessed to her. Transferring to Rintaro's company and becoming my girlfriend, Yuzu agreed to both with a smile. I'll protect you, who is trying so hard to protect your dear brother.
Toshiki-kun, thank you. I want to support you too. Leave it to me.
I fell in love at first sight with Yuzu Hakamada. Maybe I saw a bit of my sister, Mizuki, in her. Toshiki-san, over here, over here!
Come on, Nintaro. It's too soon to call him brother.
What are you blushing for, sis? If you keep that up, I'll marry Toshiki-san.
No!
Haha, what are you two fussing about? I felt a warm push on my back.
Toshiki, be happy.
Sis? I turned around, but no one was there. Yet, I definitely felt a warm love pushing me. The love of someone who wants to devote their life to a dear person is not something you find everywhere. The one who gives you that love is not necessarily a blood relative. Today, somewhere in the world, such love is wrapping around someone and illuminating their heart. May the wish for a loved one's happiness someday bloom into a great flower that spreads all over the world. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my stream, whether you're new here or a regular. My name is Yaguma Sugiyama, a fresh entrepreneur who just started his own business last year. I'm 26 years old. Today, we have a special company collaboration. I'll be introducing some amazing accessories. After the introduction, these accessories will be available for purchase on our online store, so if you're interested, please check the link. After my usual intro, I start introducing the products. That's right, I run an online shop mainly selling small miscellaneous goods, and this live stream is part of my sales strategy.
So, what did you think of the samples I sent you the other day?
Her name is Kobari Obiori. She owns an accessory shop called Y&S Accessory Shop. She reached out to me this time, and I'm introducing the samples she sent via this live stream. Right. It seems to be quite popular among women. However, my viewers consist of a good number of men, so...
I see. Geared towards men, then. Thank you for the valuable feedback. Boss, great work as always.
The one who greeted me as I finished the call was Atsumi Mukogaoka. Due to various circumstances, she dropped out of high school and is now 18 years old. And the annoyingly handsome 23-year-old next to her is Koyo Ashihara. Shush, that good-looking jerk. Hold on, isn't my introduction narration a bit harsh? You even added a tongue click. Ha 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 ha! At least deny it! And so, that's how our company is running right now. It's just me and 2 part-timers. It's been a year since I started this business. While I've managed to gain a decent number of viewers and regular customers, running a business is still tough. Even with seemingly good sales figures, figuring out labor costs is a real pain. However, with the current workload, including all this packaging, I can't afford to let go of either of them. Well, not that I'm planning to. Becoming an entrepreneur made me realize just how bad employees who slack off or fool around are. I kept telling myself that I just had to endure this difficult time, but...
You know, you gave up your elite career path to start your own business, but you're not even remotely rich. I can't wait any longer. Let's break up.
One night, I was summoned to the park by my girlfriend, Kanon Koike, only to be told that... What? Wait a minute. You can't expect me to be successful just after a year of starting my own business, can you?
Well then, if you become successful, will you call me? I don't know how many years it'll take. Goodbye. Hey, boss! He's not waking up. Come on, wake up!
Huh? What?
Oh, he's finally awake. You were having a nightmare because you were sleeping in the office. Are you okay? Can you tell me your name?
I am Yaguma Sugiyama, a super handsome, popular prince, an adult in appearance but a child at heart. I am a young entrepreneur. Don't laugh, I yelled, my head finally clearing. That's right, she's the current Atsumi Mukogaoka. Ah, good morning, boss. As I got up, Koyo Ashihara, who had just arrived at the office, greeted me. Tch, that good-looking jerk. Going full-on handsome mode from the morning, huh? Damn you. Good morning. Ahaha! I'm deeply honored by your praise. 4 years have passed since then. He's gotten quite used to dealing with me.
I bought the Love Koi Naruto surprise set today.
Haha, you mean today too, right? Haven't we collected all the poison men yet?
Shut up! Just eat your breakfast quietly so I can get my bonus toy.
Yes, 4 years have passed. The company had grown enough to hire those two as full-time employees. Despite all the changes, these two have remained the same since then, treating me casually without any regard for position or age. What we do hasn't changed from the old days. We sell small miscellaneous goods made by individual creators and through company collaborations. Today, we received some adorable room lights, so I'd like to introduce them to you. However, we've started having Koyo do PR through live streams too.
Koyo-san is as popular as ever. Look, the sales are also... Whoa!
She let out a small shriek the moment she turned to me. Grrr, that good-looking jerk.
Your face! Your face! It's like you've turned into a monster!
Apparently, the difference in the quality of comments between my streams and his was so drastic that it showed on my face.
Honestly, I feel like I've asked you this before, but do you hate Koyo-san?
Atsumi shrugs and asks me with a sigh. It's not like I hate Koyo. He's a good guy. I just hate handsome people, that's all.
What kind of logic is that?
Those guys, they have it easy in life just because they're handsome. While we unattractive guys struggle to find girlfriends, they get them just by existing.
Hey, that's being way too negative.
Atsumi just gives a wry smile at my passionate, fist-clenching speech. Phew, that's a wrap. My apologies. It seems like there was a slight issue with the remote camera. As if... Whoa, what was that for?
Boss, your face!
I was, after all, just a comedic relief. Ahahaha! What are you saying after someone else's stream? Personally, I envy you more, boss, than being fawned over by strangers. Huh? What are you talking about?
All right. That's enough of that topic. We have a ton of orders to get through.
And with that, the topic was dropped. That man showed up the next day while we were busy packing orders.
Hey there, Sugiyama.
We didn't order any handsome men. Please leave. As I said that and was about to close the door...
Hold on. Don't close it. I came here with a good proposition.
A collaborative stream? I reluctantly let him in and led him to the reception room, where the man in front of me made that suggestion.
That's right. We might be rival streamers and business competitors, but I thought this could be interesting, you know.
His name is Takashi Oitsu. He's a streamer registered on Love Pocket Stream, just like us. He streams and sells products under the name Tremble in Fear, which is a rival to our Love Strongest Goods. To top it off, he often streams during the same time slot as us, which is why he is recognized as our rival. And as fate would have it, our office buildings are right next to each other. Well, thanks to that, we see a lot of each other. Bring it on! A showdown through a collaborative stream? Is that it?
You catch on quick. That's right. Since I'm the one who suggested it, I get to decide the rules of the showdown.
Then let's have a like battle. Product introduction, talks. We'll use up the entire stream time, and in the end, we'll use the poll function to decide who did better. How about it?
Sounds good to me. I'll show you an overwhelming difference.
Atsumi and Koyo were watching our exchange with wry smiles.
Good grief. They're at it again.
Are they on good terms or bad terms?
Boss says they're like cats and dogs.
Come to think of it, you said that Oitsu-san confessed to you. What happened after that?
Huh? Nothing happened.
I see. Koyo seemed to have come to some sort of understanding. And so, a few days later, the collaborative stream between us rival streamers took place. Good evening, everyone. This is Kuma from Love Strongest Goods. We're doing a collaboration stream today.
This is Shisho from Tremble in Fear. Wow, we have an unprecedented number of viewers and comments.
We introduced each other's stream names and streamer names and started the streaming collaboration mode right from the get-go. In no time, viewers from both our channels flocked in. They flocked in, but... Hey, viewers, what's with the "it's not a handsome collab LOL" comments? Shut up! Too bad it's not the handsome one from our channel. I couldn't help but lose my cool from the start due to all the comments teasing me.
They're loving it, loving it.
They're just making fun of me. Despite all this, for some reason, I won the pole battle against Oitsu. Meanwhile, as for Kanon Koike, who broke up with me 4 years ago,
All you do is put up a front. I can't see a future with you anymore. Let's break up.
she was breaking up with her boyfriend of 2 years.
I'm turning 32. I need to find a husband soon. But honestly, there are no decent men out there.
She'd apparently dated and broken up with several men in search of her ideal partner.
Boss! You were sleeping here again? You won't be able to get any rest like this, and you'll catch a cold. Honestly.
Perhaps because I slept on the office sofa again last night, Atsumi, who had just arrived at work, woke me up and scolded me. Do you think I'm a child? For some reason, I've gotten into the habit of sleeping here.
A habit, huh? Is it my fault?
Well, it's my fault for not going home. We have a visitor coming today, so I'll go wash my face or something.
Huh?
An agency contract with us? That visitor arrived in the afternoon.
Yes. Your streams have a very personal touch with the viewers, and your viewer count is steadily increasing, Sugiyama-san. To be honest, I want to establish a strong connection with you before we receive offers from other places.
Those were the words of Obiori, or rather, Kobari Kasugayama, now that she's married. Y&S Accessory Shop had become quite famous, with their original accessories even winning some kind of award. Thanks to that, the sales channels for her shop have increased, but it seems that she wants to introduce an agency system because there's been an increase in untrustworthy businesses as well. I see. We're happy to hear your proposal, but can I add one condition?
I'm listening.
Would it be alright if we could also handle the sales of your company's featured original accessories?
To be honest, it's difficult to mass produce them because there's only one creator. If you're okay with limiting the quantity...
That's not a problem. What matters is that we're able to handle them. Ding! The packaging never ends. It's great that we're making a profit, but we've reached our limit with just the 3 of us. What's this, guys? Look how busy we become before we knew it. I couldn't help but burst into laughter to think that the 3 of us have come this far.
You're telling me? I never would have imagined this in the past.
I know, right? I even thought you were a strange person at first. Hey, don't call me strange, says the former good-looking NEET. We talked about the old days while laughing. The first one I met was Koyo Ashihara. It was when I had just quit my corporate job and started live commerce. What? Who are you? Hey, are you trespassing? Shut up! Get out of bed, you damn NEET! This is for my business. Right, Koyo's mother made small items that sold well, and she asked me to do this when I visited their house, which was nearby, to greet them. Apparently, he had a hard time in high school and had become a shut-in NEET. His father was absent, and his mother worried about what would become of her son if anything happened to her. Why have I been brought to a place like this? A place like this? How rude to my office. Now that I get a good look at you, you're pretty handsome, aren't you? Eek! What's that supposed to mean? To be honest, I'm not making any money, so I can't pay you. You'll be working part-time. Earn your keep with that face. And that was how I met Koyo Ashihara. Thinking back on it now, it was pretty awful of me. Yeah, I seriously wondered what you were going to do to me back then. Incidentally, Atsumi's case was even worse.
Please, let me stay at your place for just a few days. Just a few days. I'll do anything. Just give me something to eat.
When I met her, she was wearing tattered clothes and was desperately trying to survive. Huh? You're a student, right? If you're running away from home, just go back. Don't be stubborn.
I dropped out of high school. I'm 18 years old. If I go back home... If I go back home...
And then she burst into tears. And so, after a lot of back and forth, I ended up letting her stay at my place while I slept at the office. A young swallow my ass, another good-looking jerk here.
Huh?
I got fed up and went to Atsumi's parents' house to set things straight.
You really declared that you'd take care of me. And you know, for someone who was acting all tough, you ended up whispering to her all discreetly. What a goofball.
Hey! Exactly! You were the one who dragged us into this, and now you're jealous of us being handsome? Just how much of a comedian are you? Grr, are you two picking a fight with me? The two of them just laughed again. It seems like they've gotten used to this kind of banter. And as I watched them, I found myself laughing as well. Now then, about that guy. Takashi Oitsu's visits are always sudden.
Hey, let's go on a date.
Are you infested with maggots or something? Get lost.
Hey, wait. Don't try to slam the door shut every time.
Listen, we're not even that close, are we? In fact, you could say we're like cats and dogs. In the end, he was so persistent that I let him in. I'm too nice for my own good.
Well, yeah. We're rival streamers, and I'm handsome while you're not. We have nothing in common.
I see, so you've come here to pick a fight.
Hold on. That's why, just like last time, a collaborative showdown would be a hit, right? Oh, thanks for the tea. Yaguma Sugiyama. Ouch, I mean, Kuma. The stage is set. It's time for another collaborative showdown. Hot, hot.
Why are you saying that while drinking tea?
Because of course, it's freshly brewed by Atsumi-chan.
Oh, right. This guy likes Atsumi, doesn't he? But really, why am I surrounded by such strange people? 1 week later, we were standing in front of a large building.
Whoa. We're streaming from a rented conference room here?
That's right. It's a collaborative stream, but we're broadcasting simultaneously on our usual channels. So, this time, it's a showdown to see who can rake in the most concurrent viewers. That Oitsu, he always comes up with the most random stuff. Just then, Takashi Oitsu appeared from up ahead, and so did this woman.
Oh my, if it isn't Yaguma.
It was a familiar face, Kanon Koike.
What are you doing here at this hour? Oh, is it the poor entrepreneur still chasing his dreams? Just give it up. There's no way someone like you could afford an office in a fancy office district like this.
Her words immediately put me in a bad mood. It seems like everyone else around me felt it too.
Hey, I don't know who this old hag is, but this guy is a promising young entrepreneur, you know. Someone I acknowledged as a rival.
What? Who are you calling an old hag?
Ha! Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're hopeless, aren't you, Granny?
Who the hell are you anyway? If you're not involved, why don't you just back off?
That's my line. I am involved. You see, looking down on him is the same as looking down on me, the guy who's going head to head with him. You're annoying. Get lost.
Whether it was Takashi's voice that scared her off, or simply because she couldn't be bothered, Kanon clicked her tongue and left. And as soon as Kanon was out of sight, he said this as if nothing had happened.
All right, let's go. I'm not losing today, so be prepared.
I had no choice but to respond like that. Yeah, if I lose, I'll stick chopsticks up my nose and do the loach scooping dance. I'll destroy that handsome image of yours. Several hours later, I was dancing the loach scooping dance with chopsticks stuck up my nose. This is ridiculous! Why am I doing this? I was stuck doing this penalty game because of a mere difference of a few concurrent viewers. Atsumi's cracking up over there.
What is he doing?
Kanon Koike was watching my embarrassing display in her room via the live stream.
I haven't seen him in a while, but he's still as awkward as ever. But it looks like he's making good money. All right then, I'll take him back.
And so she smiled. The next day, I was fired up to get to the office and tackle the orders from yesterday, but when I left my apartment, she was there.
Hello, Yaguma. You're still living here?
Huh?
Hey, why didn't you call me after you became successful? But it's fine. I'll forgive you. I think I'm the one who deserves to be by your side.
I ignored her and walked briskly, as if running away.
I said I'll take you back. Hey! Wait a minute.
She called out and tried to grab my hand to stop me, but...
Okay, stop!
The one who interfered was Atsumi Mukogaoka. Atsumi?
What are you doing here, little girl? You're in my way. I don't know if you're his ex or whatever, but could you please stop hitting on someone else's boyfriend?
What the? Atsumi's words caused me and Kanon to let out surprised gasps at the same time.
Why are you surprised too? Oh, I see. I understand. I understand. Boss! You're supposed to play along with me there. As expected, you just can't read the mood.
Shut up!
Fine.
Before I knew it, Atsumi had cupped my face in her hands, and her face was right in front of mine.
Ow! Her teeth hit. Oh, clumsy. Such a klutz.
You're one to talk.
Well, it was my first time, so it's understandable, isn't it?
And then, as Atsumi pulled away, she confessed her feelings to me.
No matter how awkward you are normally, you're still the reliable boss that I can count on when it matters. I like you, Yaguma-san. I've always liked you, ever since you saved me from my toxic parents. So, will you go out with me? Hey! Don't interrupt. It's me, right? You're choosing me, right, Yaguma? Which one?
Huh? Well then, Atsumi it is. I chose Atsumi without hesitation. Well, it's only natural, right?
All right! I won! And to top it off, we're officially a couple! Ugh, you'll regret this.
Kanon, having lost the two-way battle, ended up shouting a stereotypical parting shot and running off somewhere. Now then, let's talk about what happened after that. First, about Kanon Koike.
Why am I like this?
In the end, after going through countless relationships and breakups, constantly switching from one man to another, she realized that she had gotten older. Ultimately, she ended up nearing 50, still single and unwanted.
Well, it's not over yet. If I give up, it's game over. I can do this. I can do this.
What a tough woman she is. As for us, we're doing well. Our business is booming. Or is it?
Gah ha ha ha! Tremble in fear. You can't even utilize your own abilities, so just keep doing penalty games.
If I defend, I lose. Attack! The next product I'm introducing is amazing. Get ready, you handsome bastard. Hey, you promised not to say anything antagonistic. Shut up. Handsome guys have it easy. Handsome guys who approach you with a sweet smile are just well-trained handsome guys. For some reason, whenever I collaborate with this rival of mine, our popularity and sales skyrocket. I wonder why. Lastly, Atsumi and I started dating after that, but things didn't change much. Hey, why me? There are plenty of guys around with good looks and personalities.
I told you, didn't I? You were the one who saved me. And, well, maybe I've been influenced by your dislike of handsome guys.
She said it cheerfully, like a joke, but the real reason she hesitated to say, maybe she wanted to say that a person's true nature is revealed not by their outward appearance, but by their actions in times of need.